All right, we'll get started with Kiké. We'll do English questions, and if we have anything in Spanish, we'll do that after. First question for Kiké. Start on the left side. No, we need the microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Hey there.
Hey.
What is it with you in October? What's going on with you?
I like Halloween.
You seem to flip a switch. Is it the focus? Is it the moment, the spotlight, the intensity?
I believe it's a little bit of everything. And, I mean, I've said a lot. These are the games that we've been dreaming of as kids. And I got spoiled very early in my career to get the experience and get the opportunity to do this a lot. I think this is my 9th postseason now, so it gets a little easier as you do it over and over again, and it allows you to realize that it's the same game. You know, the intensity and the importance of the game is it gets a little enhanced, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know what it is, but it just brings the best out of me, and I'm glad that it does.
Stay on the left side.
You said before the game that you kind of visualized, like the night before, success. Like, what were you visualizing last night?
Kind of that, but the bases were loaded. I saw that my really good friend Francisco Lindor hit a granny, and I didn't realize that there was only 2 or 3 players ever to hit multiple grand slams in a postseason, and I was just, all right, well, I've already have one, might as well do it again, and I just visualized over and over again. I visualized myself. I put myself in every at bat, nobody on, runner at first, runner at second, runner at first and second, bases loaded, all these things, and I just saw myself having success against every single pitch that Yu has. Yu has a lot of pitches, and that's why he's so tough, and he has really good command of everything. But you know, it's very easy to see yourself failing in the postseason, and the anxiety, the self-doubt, all these things start creeping in your mind, and that's why I'm such a strong believer in the power of visualizing the night before the game, because when you're as human beings, when we're alone with our thoughts, it's usually at night in bed, and you know it's normal to every once in a while doubt yourself and things like that, and that's where visualization comes into play. Whenever those thoughts creep in, I just visualize myself having success over and over again. And it's almost like you get to the field the next day and you've already seen the day happen. So nothing overwhelms you. No moment gets too big. And I got a guy right here that likes the moment too. So, I mean, I'm glad we're both on the team. I'm glad we have the same last name. I'm glad the accent goes over both A's, you know. And I told him before Game 4, never been done in the history of this game. 2 Hernandez going deep in the same game in the playoffs, and it didn't happen that day because we didn't need to, but it happened tonight, and we're drinking Gatorade because of it.
Straight back.
Kiké, you mentioned Yu has lots of pitches, 7 different pitches. Were you hunting first pitch fastball in that at bat in the second?
Who's talking?
Duarte.
Oh, no, I was actually sitting on a curveball. Yeah, I was looking for that pitch and that pitch only, and he gave it to me, and I didn't miss it. The funny thing is, like, next at bat, first 3 pitches of the at bat were even better pitches to hit than the one that I hit out, and obviously I took the first one, and then the second one I swung through it, and then I fouled the third one off. But you know, he started messing with my timing. I had a pretty good at bat against him, Game 2. And obviously first pitch homer in my first at bat tonight, and he started messing with my timing. He kind of started getting a play out of Johnny Cueto's book, where he did the double hesitation and kind of threw my timing off. First pitch I took it because you know it was kind of hard to tell when to start my leg kick, and once he did that, I was like, all right, shut it down. And then second pitch, he threw the really slow curveball, and then I missed a sweeper right down the middle, and after that, he has a big mix, and I got the strikeout. But I mean, that's a great ball club they have over there. I didn't expect that all we needed to do was just score 1 run to win tonight. But as big as my homer and my run was, I believe his was even bigger, just because it gave us that much more breathing room. And obviously our bullpen is gross, and I'm glad we don't have to face those guys.
Next one for Kiké or Teoscar. Eric.
Not everybody at the same time.
Eric on the right.
What did you guys see out of Yamamoto tonight, like specifically?
What do we see? Dominance. Surprised? No. I've answered a lot of questions about Yoshinobu tonight, and my answer remains the same. The team gave this kid that much amount of money, not because this is not the draft. He's not like it projects that he's going to be one day he's going to be great. He is great, and what he did tonight, that's who he is, and we're not surprised whatsoever. Game 1 didn't go his way, but this is a beautiful thing about baseball. You get to do it all over again the next day. In his case, it was 5-6 days later, and he did his thing. Everybody has a bad game, and he did that in Game 1. He didn't have his game, and he came out tonight. He got the chance to redeem himself, and he did not only that, but he put us in a really, really good spot to win the game. Shout out to Keith Pine for getting all of us ready to play tonight and play the rest of the game, and hopefully win the World Series with him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I said it earlier. Yama was going to be one of the best games that he throw this year, and we saw it today. He was amazing. I said that he was going to have a big game, and he gives us the chance to score 2 runs, and that's all we need. Like Kiké said, that club is really good, but shout out to the bullpen. Bullpen was amazing today, and I think that was the key for us to win this series, the bullpen.
We'll go back to the back row again.
Yeah. Teo, Kiké's talked a lot about visualizing the moment, and that's how he's been able to have success in the postseason. You had clutch moments all year long. Obviously, you tasted the postseason with Toronto, but totally different, obviously, this year. Kiké's a visualizer. What's been the secret to your success so far in the postseason and those big clutch moments that you've had this year? And describe the atmosphere for me. Kiké's been through a lot of decisive games here at Dodger Stadium, but this was your first one.
I mean, for me, it's more not running away of the big moments. I know I'm not going to have success every time those big moments came, but not running away from it, it's what makes me get better in every situation. I learned how to control my mind, my emotions in those big situations, and just not trying to do too much, and do the things that I know how to do, is to play the game and just trying to get a good pitch and put it in play. I know if I hit the ball, it's going to be a big chance that it's going to be a positive way. So not running away from the big moments, I think, it's what makes me a little better in those situations.
Russell on the right.
Kiké, you guys have played a lot of baseball as a group over the years, even your first time here in LA. Do you feel like this journey, even though you have more to go, feels a little bit different than other times you guys have gone through the postseason?
For me personally, or for the team?
For you.
Okay, repeat the question, please. Yeah.
You guys have played a lot of baseball as a group, but from your experience, do you feel like the journey to get here felt a little bit different with the injuries and some of the other adversity you guys had?
Yes and no, because obviously I've been here a long time, and for the most part, on paper, we have the best club in baseball. And I don't think as far as like injuries and adversity, it goes it runs as deep as this club this year, because obviously, you look at our 40-man and you look at our technically non-40-mans because they're on their 60-day IL, And we have like, I don't know, what do we have? Like 8, 9 starters that are like impact starting pitchers that are not with us right now because they're injured. Any team can go through that and just be like, and just have like that as an excuse to why they can't have success or anything like that. And I think all the credit goes to the front office, to the way they build this team, to the scouting. I've always said it. The unsung hero for this organization is the scouting department. Every year, it seems like a rookie that's a homegrown rookie comes in and gets the job done and helps us, navigate what you need to navigate through to get to the postseason. And every year, it happens to be a huge rookie contributing and helping us get to the postseason. But this year, man, like whether it was free agency or trade or waiver claim, whatever it was, it just seemed like we kept adding on the right piece after right piece after right piece to get a ball club that's not just a complete ball club, but has the character and the sorry again, but to have the give a fuck that it takes to endure a 162 season and then come here and play that team that we won the West, yes, but that team they're stacked, bro. Like they're stacked, not just rotation, but lineup and the bullpen and defensively and the way they run the bases and the way they play the game. Like it's a hard team to beat in October, and credit to the front office and all that for putting this team together to put us in a spot to succeed. And whether we don't have the starting pitching or whatever it is that makes people doubt. Inside those doors, inside those walls, we don't really care. And that's where like not giving a damn comes into play of like, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what it looks like. We're all in this together. We believe in each other, and we're going to do whatever it takes to win a ball game, to win tonight. And it doesn't have to be pretty. We just have to, at the end of the day, get to drink a Gatorade and move on to the next day. And I think that's a testament of what we did this series, winning game 1, having to come from behind game 1. Game 2, it was a weird game. They played unbelievable defense. And then, things happened where the game had to stop and, things got carried away with Profar and the fans. And then I think something happened with Merrill too. But, going into game 3, they take that huge lead early. And, in the past, we kind of like, put our tails in between our legs and like kind of like go through the motions. But no, that day we said, F that. Like he had the big granny, put us within a run, and we fell short. And guess what? We don't care. We're going to come in tomorrow and we're going to punch you right back in the face. And that's what we did. And we kept adding on. And the bullpen, obviously with the bullpen game, 9 zeros. And then coming into tonight, of course, Darvish, pitched a great game 2, and then came here game 5, not needing to make an adjustment, but he did. He made an adjustment, and he kept us kind of like off balance, and we really didn't do anything. We just had 2 really good swings. He made 2 mistakes, and the other mistakes that he made throughout the game, we didn't make him pay for it, but obviously we only needed two big swings tonight, and credit to the bullpen, credit to Yamamoto, the pitching staff, credit to Will Smith. Like, I don't think we gave a run past the 3rd inning maybe of game 3. And I don't want that to go unnoticed. Like the pitching staff, Will, everybody, if it wasn't for the pitching staff, we wouldn't be here drinking Gatorade now.
We'll take one last one straight back.
This one's for, both of you, either of you.
You can go first because
you've been here a while.
So after you guys, fell behind 2-1 in the series, there's kind of a lot of talk about, the clubhouse still being confident, still being positive. I was wondering tonight, as you got closer and closer to, clinching, when Kiké got you on the board, when Teoscar, you got the insurance, nearing final out.
Hey, Tony, let's go, baby.
Let's go, Vanda.
Just what was the energy around the dugout and around you guys like as you got closer to this final goal?
I mean, it was. We always stay positive. We know that we have the ball club that can come from behind, and obviously we didn't have the results that we want in those two games that we lose, but we kept our minds in the same spot that we have at the beginning of the series. You're just trying to go there, do our jobs, play the game hard. Knowing that it was not going to be easy to beat the Padres, just trying to stay confident of the things that we know we can do, and it doesn't matter the scoreboard. We know that we can score a lot of runs in one inning and came back and win games, and just try to stay positive through all the injuries that we have and like the adversity that we have. During the year and this series, it just, trying to keep pushing and believe in each other.
All right, guys. Congrats on the win. We'll see you at the LCS.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.